We're going to tell you how not to get ripped off when buying television or radio ads. Welcome to the We Are Slam Show, where we share marketing insights, ideas, and best practices to help your business or brand grow. My name is Tyler Kelly, and I'm here with my co-host, Michael T. Johnson. And today, we're going to tell you how not to get ripped off when buying television or radio ads.
So as a marketing director, you're probably getting proposals from people that work at either television stations or radio stations about buying time, buying slots, and things like that for your commercials. But you may not be getting the best deal. And today we're going to tell you why.
Yeah, anytime you go direct to a television or advert or a radio station, you're pretty much guaranteed, unless you've been in the business and you know the ropes, you're pretty much guaranteed to be getting the highest rate and sometimes even the poorest slots. And so one way that you can prevent that is to work with an agency media buyer. Now, not all agencies have media buyers. Most digital agencies don't. Most creative agencies don't have a need for that. But a lot of your full service, quote unquote, full service agencies will have a media buyer on staff or on retainer to be able to help in those times when their clients need television and radio ad purchasing. We have a media buyer here at Slam, and we definitely recommend using a media buyer, and here's why.
So the first reason that you would want to work with a media buyer as opposed to, your television station person or your radio station person is they're going to save you money. Now, the way that they save you money is they actually have a lot of experience in dealing with multiple stations, multiple avenues. They're usually pretty seasoned and have worked in that industry for a while. So they know the ins and outs. They know the secrets, if you will, and they know how to find you the best deal. The other advantage is they can actually leverage their buying power they have across their clients to get better deals with those individual television stations and all their contacts within the industry.
And imagine a system where, everybody reports privately on what they're paying for advertising time, like for each station. That's a system that exists, and it's one that, it's something that we buy into as an agency so that our media buyer can sit there and look at the data of how much people are actually spending. So like if your TV station's like, it's going to cost, $500 a spot, and then we go and we look at the data, and the media buyer comes back and says, hey, Tyler, everyone else is paying $300 a spot for this time on this station for this show. Then instantly right there, that's a way that we can save money using a media buyer, because media buyers have access to data that just the regular person on the street just doesn't have.
So the next reason why you would want to use a media buyer or work with an agency that has a media buyer is they're going to be unbiased. They're going to have an unbiased perspective because they are agnostic to any network or platform or things like that.
A lot of times stations, TV reps and radio reps, as soon as they hear, I'm gonna work with such and such agency on this media purchase, on this advertising purchase, you'll probably get an angry email. And the reason why is because they know that they've lost, the advantage in this negotiation. And an advertising buy is a negotiation. The media buyer is also somebody that's seasoned in negotiating these buys. So not only, they have the data to know how much you should be paying for this, they're not favoring any one station over the other. They're going to get you in the best time, the best audience, the best market for whatever it is you're trying to do. And they're going to be really good at driving down those rates.
Right.
Or walking, right?
Right. And one of kind of the little known secrets is that they know how to get you money back if the station doesn't deliver on what they actually promised as far as like airtime and views and things like that.
The final reason why we think you should use a media buyer, specifically one with Slam Agency, is because the service is free. Now, disclaimer here, it might not be free at all agencies, but at Slam, we charge you no additional fees to do your media planning and media buying. And that's because there is a commission that comes along with doing that work for you. The stations always pay a commission to the agencies to bring in and take care of a lot of that paperwork and, all that just like grunt work, if you will. Therefore, it should be a no-brainer. If you're actually going to start spending money on TV or radio, pick up the phone, call an agency, and ask, do you have a media buyer?
Having a media buyer working with that agency is going to get you the best result for your marketing dollars that you're spending.
So if you've been going direct to a television or radio station, you probably need a second opinion. Go to slamagency.com and click on the free consultation button, and we'll be happy to set up an exploratory call and provide that second opinion. And if you enjoyed this show, if you have questions, leave your questions in the comments section. If you're listening on podcast, be sure to rate and review and subscribe and share it with your network. We appreciate your viewership.
Yeah, thanks for watching and listening. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Thanks for watching. If you like what you just watched, subscribe, then hit that bell. You'll be the first to be notified when new content goes live. After that, you can watch more videos from Slam Agency. We've picked something we think you'll love.